What's up guys, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to Geometry Dash. Now, I'm going to be continuing the My Thoughts On series with the level Less Than 3 by DanZmeN. This is a very significant level for him. It completes his entire set of epic rated levels. So Dan has an epic rated level for every single difficulty in the game, from 1 to 10, including all 5 kinds of demons. So this is a very, very significant level for him. And it's probably one of his better ones, as it's a breakaway from his original style. An epic 2-star is very, very hard to get, because if you have more than 5 jumps in a level, it's basically a 3-star level in RobTop size. So, yeah, I'm liking the visuals in this level. DanZmeN is slowly becoming an effect creator. The only thing I'm not really sure of in this level is what those spinning things are meant to be at the bottom. But anyway, we're about to get to the drop, and it's pretty damn good for someone who isn't very experienced with effects. I especially like that part, and the transition into the next part is pretty good as well. I'm loving the movement and all the blocks and everything. The level is very dynamic for an easy 2-star level, and I like that. DanZmeN's done that very well. And we've got the paper plane out of it, just like we're playing Flight by Rafer. We've completed the level. Boom. Beautiful level. So you may be wondering, do I have any criticism to give to this level? And the answer is yes, I do. This level has a distinct colour scheme in every section until you get to the drop section. So you have like the moonlit colours, and then you have the sky with the green blocks, just like real life. To give it a bit more colour in each section, I feel like Dan could use a blending screen above the player, just to make the colours mesh together a bit more. Especially in the drop, since it's very colourful and there's a big mix of colours. See, the emphasis here is all on black, and then all of a sudden at the drop it's all bright flashes and effects. And there's a colourful section coming up right here. He's kind of done it at the bottom here with that flashy gradient thing, but I feel like this could be done for the entire level just to make it a bit more, what's the word? Perky. Now this doesn't really have to be a blending screen, it could just be a low opacity black screen at the beginning that could make this feel a bit more atmospheric if the whole level was made a little bit darker instead of just having dark colours. I love that transition from the moon to the sun as well, that's very good. And seagulls as well, it's very well themed. The black screen could be used right here in order to make the transition a lot smoother, because as you can see here, the ship doesn't really fade away and then it's just a white screen, but the ship could like fade out with a black screen, and it could just be made a lot smoother overall instead of the ship just going off into the distance. But those pulses look really good on these circle things. It's just a bit weird because you can't tell their actual hitbox. Wow, I really just died on an easy 2-star level. Okay, so as I was saying, with these circular objects, it's kind of hard to tell the hitbox of them, and it's not really consistent. As you can see, if I slide along, the hitbox isn't consistent across the whole line, which kind of makes it feel weird, especially in the tight spaces. It's very, very obvious. But I love the little details of the burning embers on the trees and the ground. There's some nice movements in the leaves of the trees and the clouds as well, very subtle, but it makes it feel a lot more animated instead of the level just being static with moving objects. The whole thing moves, so the trees move onto the screen and then the leaves on the tree move as well, which is good. I really like that. Now for this beginning part, I feel like more could be done with these strips. I feel like these stars could either be hidden or shown in the strips and vice versa on the outside, just to make them a bit more like purposeful, because currently they're just random strips that have no actual function, and the stars could actually interact with it a bit more. But other than that, the beginning is pretty much perfect, but I don't get why this is so pixelated. The whole level looks so clean, but then there's like a pixelated decoration for the orb, when it could be like a smooth gradient or something that just could look a lot nicer overall with this part. But I kind of get why it's pixelated, because all the blocks in the clouds and the leaves, as I was saying before, are all square, so it kind of links together. But I don't know, I feel like it could be made more clean if it was just a gradient instead, because pretty much every other part of the level uses a gradient. This part does in the background here, but yeah, I guess we're getting this like sort of pixel vibe back, linking from part to part. These are all individual pixels, I guess. It kind of links together. I don't know. It's a very, very nitpicky complaint. I'm really searching for criticism right here, because there's not much I can really give, considering it's an easy 2-star level. Like, that ship, right, the ship back there, I'll put it on screen now. There's no, like, main effect in that ship section, it's just colours and a little bit of weird deco that doesn't really fit in with the whole effect vibe of this section. Because you've got the next couple of sections that are full of, like, pulsing effects and movements and all that, but then we've just got a random empty ship section. And also, that demolishing effect is so good. The whole level feels very, very alive. And I love this end screen too. It's very not Dan, but it's still good. Like, you know, it's very, very hard to critique this, because it's so well made, and made with such a good style that you can't really fault him for. And people are playing it every couple of minutes still, even though it's down the bottom of the featured page. When this was rated, I admit I was a little bit mad, then it knocked me down a place, because initially I was second, then Dan's level got rated, and it got put second, and I got put third, and then Optation's level came out of nowhere, knocked me off third, Dan stayed second, and I was sat in fourth on the featured page. So I was kind of mad, because I'd only been second for like 10 minutes or so before this got rated, and yeah, this level has literally no flaws, so I can't stay mad at it. It's a very good level. Boom, submit comment. There we go. That's that over and done with. I never have to look at this again. No, I'm only joking. It's a good level. It's a good level. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it.